Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is an exciting day. We are headed to Texas. We're going to be doing a home theater tour of the Van Cave. This thing is an absolute incredible, super high-end home theater. Really excited to meet up with Brad. He's flying out from Orlando. I'm going to be flying out from Tampa. But in this video, we'll just give you kind of just a sneak peek of the home theater, and then we will do the full home theater tour at a later date because it's going to take me a while to film and edit all of that. So let's get to the airport and get on the road. All right, so we're at Tampa International Airport. I have got the coolest Uber driver in the world, man. She's my daughter. She's awesome. She always takes me to the airport, picks me up late at night. So, but we've only got about a couple-hour flight to Dallas. I love coming to Tampa International because I literally can get dropped off at the front and check in 2 bags. And I can, from the time that she drops me off till the time that I'm at the terminal, most of the time is like 30 minutes. So it's really, really quick, really easy. But I fly Southwest so that I can check 2 full bags because it's got a lot of gear in it, a lot of camera equipment. Camera equipment stays with me on the plane, but then like lighting and things like that, extension cords, batteries, tripods, those types of things will go underneath the plane. So it's going to be a fun week. I want to bring you along for the ride. All right, so that took all of 5 minutes. You can see back here, really nobody in line. So I always like coming here. So we'll head up, get on the tram, take that over to the terminal. But Tampa is just really easy to navigate. I know when I go in and out of like Orlando, man, it's a pain in the butt. Some of the other airports as well.
Flat flush, horse.
All right, they're calling our flight, getting ready to take off here in just about 30 minutes. So I've been using this Pocket 3 from DJI. It's an Osmo Pocket 3 for all the vlogs. Little lapel mic right here, little wireless mic. This thing's pretty slick, man. I love the fact that I can just throw it in my bag or put it literally in my pocket. It's small enough to carry, so then I don't have to worry about, digging it out and pulling out a big, massive camera. It's just definitely super awkward. So, yeah, we're going to jump on the plane here, meet up with Brad at the airport, and then Robert, the homeowner, is going to be picking us up at the airport, taking us to his house. Guys, you're not going to believe this home. It is beautiful. He sent me a book that kind of highlights his journey building that home theater. Absolutely gorgeous home and incredible home theater. So I really can't wait to take you guys through that. So let's go ahead and get on this plane and get to some even colder weather.
It's a big deal.
So I've landed in Dallas Airport. So I'm going to head down here and get my baggage, meet up with Brad. And Robert, the homeowner, is going to be meeting us, picking us up at the airport, taking us back to his place. So the plan tonight is to hang out with Robert, hang out with some of the folks from Paradise Theater. And then we're going to watch Dune Part 2 in his theater room. So that's going to be super cool. I finished watching Dune just recently, so I'm up to speed on the story. So I'm really excited to be able to see what that is going to sound like on his setup. This is a really high-end, incredible home theater. So can't wait to bring you guys along for the ride. But like I said, in this video, this will mainly be just kind of like some behind the scenes. And then I'll do a full dedicated tour, talking with Robert, talking with the design team, talking with the even the interior designer, I guess. Maybe, I don't know what her title was, but basically making sure that the theater looks really pretty, looks really nice and elegant. So it should be a really fun trip. Just gonna bring you along for the ride. All right, so while we wait on Brad, I want to tell you the story of how this one came about. It's pretty cool. So I was at CEDIA 2024, I guess, and got a text message from a gentleman at Paradise Home Theater or Paradise Theater. And he and I had been friends for a couple years, I believe. And he reached out to me and he said, "Hey, Michael, I know you're coming to Cedia. I've got a client that wants to give you a gift." And I was like, "Well, that's interesting. I've never had somebody want to give me a gift." So I was booked big time. So I had probably 14 different booth tours that I needed to film for different brands, sponsored ones. And so I knew my time was going to be limited, but I told him, I said, "Hey, I've got about 15 minutes. I can stop by, kind of meet you somewhere on the showroom floor." So we met up and he gave me this beautiful book of Robert's theater. And it was just super cool. It impressed me enough that I'm like, okay, we got to film this. This thing is awesome. It looks amazing. And so that's kind of how we connected. And then while I was at CES this year in Vegas, I actually met Robert. He came up to me. He's like, "Hey, Michael, you're coming to do my home theater tour in just a couple of weeks." I was like, "Dude, that's so awesome. Like, what's the chance of me running into somebody at CES, especially with that many people?" I mean, there's tons of people there. So, but this is, like I said, man, this is one of those. So home theater tours has always been a huge passion of mine. I love sharing other people's journey. Now, frankly, a lot of times the home theater tours that I do, especially when they're out of state like this, I mean, it's sometimes a 2-day, even a 3-day trip. There's a lot that goes into that: coordination, flights, hotels, all that stuff. And then even hiring a videographer like Brad. And so typically those don't come but very, maybe a couple times a year, 3 or 4 times a year. But I love doing home theater tours. Like, they're one of my favorite things in the world to do, because I think we can all get inspiration from a home theater tour, even if it's a really high end and even if it's way beyond our budget. So it looks like Brad's coming up. We'll get his bags and we'll get loaded up here and get to his house. Check it out. All right, guys, you are not going to believe this setup. So this is one of the coolest home theaters, really the coolest home I've ever experienced. So I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek here. Robert, I'm just going to give him a little sneak peek. We'll do a full tour tomorrow. About to watch a movie in here tonight. But look at this, guys. This is absolutely incredible. Not only stunning and gorgeous, but I believe there's 28 speakers in here. Beautiful, beautiful room. This is going to be amazing. What movie are we watching here, fellas?
We're going to watch Dune 2, right?
We're going to watch Dune 2. So I've seen Dune 1. This is going to be wild. So I'll let you know after the movie how it sounds. All right. So we just finished watching Dune 2. And I always get this question, Michael, what's your favorite home theater that you've ever toured? I've toured probably 75 to 100 home theaters, literally all around the world. Guys, this tops them all. I'm dead serious. I cannot wait to film here tomorrow for you to hear Robert's story. Some of the things that went into this theater blew my mind. I mean, literally blew my mind. I think there's like 28 speakers in here, JBL synthesis. You can see, right? Let's spin this around, make it easier. So you can see at the back of the room back here. So you've got JBL synthesis, surrounds, massive subwoofers. But then there's also 2 huge Ascendo, I think 24s, one there, one over there for some massive LFE. The level of detail in the midst of the chaos of Dune 2. I mean, stuff is blowing up. The room is going nuts as far as like what's happening on screen. But you could hear so many little details all throughout the room. And part of that, what we're going to share in the video, is how quiet this room is. The noise floor in here is ridiculously low. I'm telling you guys know this right here gives away everything. The size of my smile lets you know how much I like a product, how much I like an experience. This was really unlike anything I've ever experienced. Truly, truly remarkable. Absolutely gorgeous room. Spin this around for you. I mean, just breathtaking room. Absolutely incredible. Behind here, at the very end, I'll see if I can get some B-roll on the full video that I do on this, but we finished the movie and he hits a button on his control system and all of this right here is just illuminated from the back. And so it's like that IMAX experience. We were able to see what's behind here, the JBL synthesis behind here, behind there. Even up here in the ceiling, you can see all through there when the lights are off. So again, you have to wait till I film that home theater tour, but it's pretty late right now. I think it's almost midnight, but we're going to get up early in the morning, film pretty much most of the day, and then I'll be on a flight tomorrow night. I wish I could stay here like 4 days to film this. There's so much to talk about, but we're going to do the best that I can to share Robert's story, to share what Paradise Theater has done in this gorgeous room, but phenomenal sounding. This is going to be awesome, guys. You don't want to miss this. Hope you guys have an incredible day. God bless. Catch you in the next video.